Watching trailer 2 for GTA 6, I couldn't help but notice similarities between the characters of Jason Duval and Cliff Booth from the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The similarities start with the second shot of the trailer. We see Jason fixing a leak on the roof, shirtless, muscular, wearing sunglasses.
I'm just fixing some leaks.
One of the more iconic scenes from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Brad Pitt's character, Cliff, shirtless, muscular, wearing sunglasses, fixing an antenna on the roof on a sunny day. Now comparing the two just off of that may sound like a reach, but in this video I will show 7 more connections between the two characters. Starting with the way in which trailer 2 was shot. It had a very similar feel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We see multiple shots of Jason driving around the city, hard cuts from everyday moments, to the radio playing music in the background. In the movie, we see tons of scenes with Cliff driving his boss Rick's car around Los Angeles, with music playing in the background. Both characters drive old, classic cars. The next connection between Jason and Cliff is their style. Cliff wore an iconic yellow Hawaiian shirt. In the trailer, we see a shot of Jason wearing what appears to be the exact same shirt. This would be a huge coincidence if it was not intended. And in one of the shots, Jason even has long blonde hair, similar to Cliff. Next is their tattoos. Both characters have a tattoo of a bird visible from straight on. They also both have one on their upper left arm. Jason's is associated with Commando Special Ops units, which brings me to the next point. One of the most notable similarities is the fact that they're both ex-military. We don't know much yet about Jason's Army past, but on Rockstar's website it confirms he was indeed in the Army. Cliff served in World War II, receiving 2 Medals of Honor.
Cliff is a hand-to-hand combat killer. You know, he fought in World War II. He fought with the Filipino resistance fighters, in the Philippines against the Japanese.
In the book that Tarantino wrote, Cliff, quote, killed more Japanese soldiers than any other American. The overall vibe and aura of the characters is also similar.
Ladies.
Cliff tried to leave his past behind him, which included allegedly murdering his wife. He's a cool, chill character who has a dangerous side. Not a guy you want to mess with, as Bruce Lee found out. Jason, according to Rockstar's own description of him, wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Could this be why he enters the life of crime? In Cliff's classic scene at Spawn Ranch, he beats up a hippie after throwing him against a car. In trailer 2, we see Jason throwing a guy against a car. Both characters also have interests in fishing and drinking beer. Obviously lots of dudes have these 2 interests, but it aligns with their overall resemblance. Cliff is seen drinking beer 8 times in the movie, while Jason is seen with beer 4 times in trailer 2 alone. Lastly, we know that Rockstar gets inspired by movies when it comes to GTA. Scarface, Goodfellas, Heat, Boys in the Hood, and Pulp Fiction, to name a few. That last one is a Quentin Tarantino movie, just like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which came out in 2019. Development in GTA 6 reportedly began shortly after this, so the timelines add up. My guess is that when Rockstar was ideating and writing the character traits for Jason, they were heavily inspired by Tarantino's character Cliff Booth. His cool nature, calmness under pressure, and dangerous side make him a badass but likable character.